Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. It's Wednesday, it's Armsday, and you know what that means? It means I am back with another Armsday guide to tell you guys which of the Foundry orders are worth checking out, and also where you can go to best complete your field test weapons as quickly as possible. So, with that being said, if you guys do find this helpful and you do enjoy this video, then it would be really appreciated if you could drop a like on this video, but let's get started. First up, kicking things off with the Suros ARA-41. This is an auto rifle, another one of those run-of-the-mill, high rate of fire, low impact auto rifles. These aren't really that exciting, to be honest. It'd be kind of nice to sort of see some of these that actually don't have such a high rate of fire and sort of like up the impact. But either way, with that being said, notable things on this one: it does have a slightly higher aim assist value, it's got a decent sized magazine, and its stability is relatively high. So if auto rifles are your thing, then by all means do check this out, but it's definitely not one of the top weapons in this list. Of course, as is always the way, it does have a range of different perks you can choose from, and you can find links to all 5 of these weapons in the description box down below. You can check them out on Destiny Tracker, and that basically links all the different perks that you could well get. Of course, you guys know that when you go and pick up a weapon on Armsday, you do have a few to choose from, but of course you don't know exactly what you're going to get. So with that being said, I'm going to gloss over those for now. Then moving over to Hacker, this time you have the Hacker D, which is a pulse rifle. Remember that Hacker pulse rifles do have 4 burst shots as opposed to the conventional 3 burst shots, but with that aside, this one does have a relatively high rate of fire and a decent stability rating. The aim assist value isn't necessarily that high on this one, and its other stats aren't really worth shouting about. Next up, third in line, you have the Hacker D, which is also another pulse rifle. This one probably slightly better than the last one. Again, not necessarily amazing. It has an even lower aim assist value, but it does have a decent stability, a decent reload rate, and a relatively high rate of fire. Compared to the D, this does have a little bit more impact, and if you could only pick one of the two, then this would be the one to get. Moving on from there, you have the Suros JLB-47. This is a rocket launcher with an extremely high blast radius, relatively good velocity, a decent reload speed, and typically 2 rounds in the magazine. And as rocket launchers go, this is actually a pretty good one. Then finally in the list, you have the Omolon Irene RL4 sniper rifle. Now this one is definitely one worth picking up. Yes, I appreciate a lot of people may be hating this right now, especially after Iron Banner and Trials, because if you do get this with luck in the chamber, it can be a lethal weapon in the Crucible. However, with that being said, the famous phrase goes, if you can't beat it, join it. So if you don't have one of these, then I would definitely recommend picking it up. As stats go, the aim assist value on this one isn't actually that high. It's got moderate impact, but it's definitely not as high as some of the other ones. But it does have a decent reload rate, and it does have 5 rounds in the magazine. Let's be honest though, if you're going to get this, the main thing you're after is that luck in the chamber. Then as for your field test weapons this week, you can do them in 2 locations. 2 of the weapons require that you go to the Crucible, and 3 of them can be done in PvE. The PvE ones, I would recommend you go to Earth, select the patrol on the Cosmodrome, and you want to work towards the Moth Yards. See, the Arrkz A auto rifle requires that you kill fallen targets, and they are the only enemies you'll encounter on the way to and throughout the Moth Yards. And then once you've completed that, you want to switch to the Suros TSP-10 pulse rifle, because once you've done that and you work your way through the radio tower towards Skyward, you'll then begin encountering Hive targets, and this weapon requires that you kill Hive enemies. So you simply do that, polish that one off, and then the final one, the Arrkz pulse rifle, does not matter what you kill, it just requires you get precision kills. So simply find whatever enemies are kicking around, shoot them in the head, and that is job done. All of them in one place. You can probably do this in about 10 minutes. As for the last 2, just equip them at the same time, the Arrkz pulse rifle and also the Suros TSR-10 rocket launcher. Both of these require kills in the Crucible, so again, simply select your favourite mode, preferably one that actually has heavy ammo, and then of course go to town. Once they're done, those are your field test weapons complete, and that is it for Armsday. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you do have any questions, then by all means let me know down below. And again, you can find links to all 5 of the Foundry order weapons on Destiny Tracker in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.